Welcome back to Lavish Meadow.
Finally, we can reveal what our project will be for the long term. We are going to build
A tiny house, specifically a wood-framed tiny house, and this is why you see a massive delivery of wood. So we marked the location of the four corners.
And we also had some neighbors watching while we were doing this.
To start with the base, we decided to remove all of the grass. And this was, as you can see, a very laborious task by hand.
Welcome to Lavish Meadow, where the two of us, Charles and Frida, two big city kids, make our dreams come true of living more at one with nature and of learning a lot of new skills. We are complete beginners at all of this, so come and join us while we are making mistakes, celebrating small wins, and enjoying our property in the Baltics.
How do we feel about our first day of digging?
I would say the first 2 hours of digging, just to correct. We did not just do this during a whole day, but since we started at about 5 p.m. because it rained
The whole
day, right?
The whole day.
I think that to start even after
Was a good
full
thing.
day was a good thing, but also a little bit
We're hungry now.
overestimation on our end. More power tomorrow. So a new day begins. Of course, we're checking up on the trees we planted. Still seeing some narcissus. I thought we missed them, but no. So we did plant them all around, as you can see, and I would say all of them took. And yeah, it's companionship, right, for the trees, that what we wanted, so that the nutrition is given to the trees and vice versa. Oh, I'm so happy we get to see that.
And this is our apple tree, right?
I was about to ask myself the same. I completely forgot.
And it has little leaves. It is growing.
It is growing. It's one of the smaller ones.
Yeah,
right?
this is our smallest tree.
But yeah, the cherry, look at that.
Wow.
Oh, and here you can also see. Oh, perfect. Oh, look, it even blossomed. We missed it, huh? But
Yeah.
how nice. Oh, that makes me so happy.
That worked.
That looks like how I was supposed to cut it too, right? I was so nervous about cutting that one. I mean, all of them. Here, the outer ring.
Oh yeah, I think that's garlic.
Yeah, I think the garlic's also coming.
How cool. Does it smell like garlic?
No.
No.
I'm super happy with it.
I'm also very happy.
Huh?
Wood is not the only material that we needed, so we had another delivery of just all of the miscellaneous things that you need when building a wood-framed base for a tiny house.
And actually buying the pavilion was a very good idea, because as it turns out, we would have a lot of rain that year. We did get some more material for a little bit of what we could call side projects.
And I decided to buy a solar panel.
That was included in side projects.
Shit, I wasn't filming.
The whole time?
I wasn't filming the whole time.
Even the gecko you've missed?
Even the gecko I missed.
Oh, Charles.
I know.
That was absolute perfect footage right there.
I know it was perfect.
Unbelievable. Can you hold, please?
Oh, cold water.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah.
Hard day's work over here.
Making a chili. Hungry?
Very. You want some sour cream?
Yes, please. In this beautiful bowl that you made. What is the leaf again, this one?
Linden.
Linden. Because of our linden trees.
So we continued our hard work of transferring the grass.
And as you can see, we're putting all the grass next to the pond. How does it feel? That was
more work than I thought, but actually not, because we calculated with 2 days, right? So actually in our mind we calculated correctly, but when you do it, it's an arduous task. You really don't want to be doing it. But yeah, 2 days. Looks like nothing, but this is 2 days, you guys.
We moved all of that soil and put it all here. Hopefully this helps against erosion. We'll see, the future will tell. But at least we don't have a big pile of dirt next to our sauna house.
Sauna house is the project name, just in case you get confused.
The next step was to level the ground a bit. It was pretty level, but worth moving a couple of wheelbarrows of soil.
But we didn't worry too much about it, since of course the leveling would happen later with the screw piles.
Let's just do a sanity check if those are also 312.
Yeah.
And so here you see us squaring our base, making sure that all of the angles are right and that the dimensions are correct.
More 14, this one.
Okay, and in the other direction? In the long one? 7 meters and 10 centimeters.
711.
Okay, so that one just needs to be a centimeter more inward, basically. But close enough. Okay,
and do we want in the shower also to dig? We are digging this hole down the ground so that we have access later to the evacuation or sewage pipes that we need to lay later.
So
that's the lowest, right?
That's the lowest.
Yeah.
Plus 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one more layer.
I'm just afraid the sides will collapse and with the rain and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Cool, but yeah, this is here we can enter.
Yeah, you're confident about that yet? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like, is it going to be comfortable? No, but it's never going to be comfortable.
No, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Nice. Beautiful.
Next to the pond, we're also sowing some extra grass to really help against erosion.
The parts we are worried about are where the pond has been dug out deeper and wider, and so no grass was left.
All right, show me how it's done.
I cannot show you how it's done. I can only show you how we do it, because we have no idea. But since we moved some super nice soil over here from our construction site, we thought we would help them out a little. As you can see, it's all the clay. Right?
Yeah. So that's a nice soil that we dug out from under where our sauna house is going to be. And we're covering all the clay from digging the pond.
And there's still some rain forecast, maybe just to clarify. It's
Yeah.
very sunny today. But
So we're trying to make a lawn, a little lawn. And then what you see in front there, that is all that we transplanted from where the sauna house is going to be. And that we just put here next to the pond. And that's also really good soil, together with grass already. Mostly grass, some clover, and a few wildflowers. Those are the biggest seeds that you can see there.
see if they have a fighting chance against the grass.
Hopefully. Let's just do one here so that it holds, but the next one will be the overlap, right? So
Yeah.
we should only do on one side.
Yeah. So now we are putting down the weed barrier on the ground with very simple U-nails, I would call them. I don't know what the correct name is.
Kind of
for
like
that.
big staples in a sense. And weed barriers there, as the name says, to avoid like weeds growing underneath our tiny house or sauna house.
Roll one or roll all of them?
Sorry?
Roll one or roll all of them?
No, roll one and then
Yeah.
we nail it.
Okay.
Did you make a mark of 50 on there?
It's 55. So.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like this though, right?
Yeah.
The wind was strong, so we used stones that we dug out to hold it down before I nailed in the staples.
How many frogs do you think we'll have soon? We love the frogs in our pond because they eat away all the mosquitoes. And this year is a good year for frogs.
Yeah.
Look at all those frogs. Tadpoles, I guess.
Hi Charles, tell me what you're doing late at night.
So right now we are setting up this. This is a GPS actually, quite a special GPS because it allows us to know the position of this antenna up to like 1 centimeter accuracy, which is really quite handy because we are going to screw in 15 screw piles in here. And I have determined the location of every one of those screw piles. And now with some chalk, we're gonna figure out where the screw piles need to be, put the antenna, draw some chalk around it, and then tomorrow we can make it all square. But like this gives us an idea of where the screw piles need to go. So this GPS needs a second to set up, and it connects to my phone. So I'm gonna connect to my phone, and in a few minutes you can see on the map here where every one of the 15 screw piles needs to be, and this green dot here is basically the location of this antenna. So if I move it a bit, it moves on the map. And so now we're gonna start and map every one of those screw piles. So
Yay!
let's start with the upper left one. There we go.
In case you didn't know, Charles is a nerd.
And that's the location of our first screw pile. I am. But hey, it helped. It helps to have a nerd. And now I'm gonna use some chalk.
Thanks to my mom.
She's a kindergarten teacher, so chalk comes in naturally.
Also, we're building this fairly close to our neighbor's property. That's why we wanted to make sure that we are in
And I'm
fair
just gonna
use.
Make a little cross where the center of the screw pile needs to be. There we go. And now we're off to the second one. Perfect. Okay. Once I got the rhythm going, it all went pretty easily, pretty quickly, and we managed to very accurately place the marks for where every one of the 15 screw piles is going to be.
The next day we went to get the actual screw piles.
We had to go all the way back to the capital, and we loaded them up in our tiny little car.
They did smirk at us a little bit that we would get 15 screw piles with this small car. Sorry, just a teaser, but we tried out the screw piles, shorter ones, at a different location first before we started our very first screw pile for the tiny house.
It is for secret projects that will be revealed in a later episode.
Okay, let's see how the screw pile goes in.
But you just used a regular screwdriver for this one now.
Just a regular screwdriver.
Okay, and for the other one we're going to use an impact screw.
No, it's a regular screwdriver.
Really?
Yeah, this doesn't fit in an impact driver either.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's put it together.
So we also got a big machine for screwing the screw piles in. We rented it from the place we bought the screw
Okay,
piles.
so we have this bit, this bit, and then
We got no instructions.
no. What was that again?
There were more parts than we needed to use.
Instructions would have been handy though. And the torque reductor needs like a big beam to counteract the torque.
So, first step first. We want to drill a pilot hole. Okay,
You positive about the location?
7 meters and 10 centimeters. That looks pretty good.
So I'm using a small level here to ensure that the screw piles go in level, obviously. However, a lot of it is also just estimation how you're holding the tool and your body towards the tool. Yeah.
Yep.
This was very much a trial and error situation.
I think this is how one does it.
At this point, we also realized that maybe we should have pre-screwed
Cool.
the screw piles for the outdoor kitchen. At least here we really want to do it properly, also because, of course, the tiny house is going to carry a lot more weight than the outdoor kitchen ever will be.
And these screw piles are significantly bigger than the ones that we use for the outdoor kitchen.
Yep.
So no
I'm just gonna
chance
grab it.
putting them in with a rebar.
And now we are going to put these two bolts in.
Could they not have used longer bolts?
Turns out ultimately you don't even need to bolt the bolt, you just need to drop it in.
Okay. So this now attaches to this piece. And then we have this, which we attach onto the drill, like so. And then finally we need a long bending arm. I wonder if, sorry, just quick question. Do you
Yeah.
want to see and try to hold it if holding this at the beginning is totally feasible? Because this is like very awkward, right? Like with you seeing if just holding this is enough
In the beginning, you
in the
mean?
beginning until it's like lower, and then we can.
Okay.
And then maybe you can also guide and try and keep the dots. I might just go a little bit slower. See if that works, right? Does that work?
Yeah. So as you can see almost nothing. Oh, that's very difficult.
It's not easier.
No, it's like I'm at a
Wait, sorry, 1 second.
game park. Looks very
Not straight.
not straight, right?
Yeah. That is not at all straight. That is straight.
This is where we figured out that that little bubble level thingy that we taped to the top of the screw pile actually did not have any purpose.
Then it's gonna be the long arm. Yeah.
Also, there are very few resources on the internet about how to do screw piles. So yeah, we learned on the way. So it wasn't clear for us also which kind of tool we would need. It would say online that a screwdriver with enough torque is fine, but we would soon realize that actually there must be more powerful tools to help out with this, especially using battery-powered tools might have not been the right choice. Mm-hmm.
So it runs into you instead of.
Okay.
Like, and then maybe you can. Yeah.
This is what constantly happened. The tool overheated and then just stopped. And so I looked in the app of the tool, and this happened 387 times.
No, you did look that up?
Oh God.
That's the performance line.
This is a lot of torque, I think. Yeah.
This is when we realized that we still had like 14 more screws to screw in. And it would take a lot longer than we expected.
60 Newton meter, it says.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome to us realizing that it would take way more time than we calculated. Again?
Try it.
5 seconds of screwing, 10 seconds of waiting.
All right, so right now we just made a cross in the weed barrier, and we're gonna drill the pilot hole now. I've been doing that with this big auger. We're also making sure that the pilot hole is nice and level.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. And then we get rid of all the sand.
And also here you don't see, but we will hit a couple of rocks when digging the holes for the next screw pile. Because of it being very tedious, very long, lots of breaks with the machine, we did not film a lot and we just cut it here together, but you see in the end we got there. We had our final 2 screw piles here. but it took a lot of time.
And we were going all the way till late in the evening.
Just very quick update, because we ain't got time, because we need to bring the tools back tomorrow morning. But this is what we're doing after dinner, trying to now level with a laser
Here you can
everything
see the mark, so
properly.
it should like touch the top of the
here
tape.
you can see
Yeah.
the laser mark. We marked it on the tool with a tape, and now we're bringing down or up the piles depending. And we're also trying to lower it some more. We would have wished to have it even lower, but
We don't have time.
we don't really have time to get them lower because our tool gives out every half round basically. So that's what we're dealing with, but we're also thinking maybe it's quite good because the winters here can be quite tough. So when there's lots of snow, it might be even better to have a little stoop. So that's what we're doing late at night, so that we can give the tool back tomorrow morning.
And this is the screw pile that is not centered with the rest, as you can see. And that's because there's a massive stone underneath here. So we had to move it about 20 centimeters.
Yeah, that you can probably not really see how I'm videographing right now. But when you see, it's the only one
That is just
that's
not
out of line. Everyone else was behaving, or we actually got some massive rocks out also by shoveling. But yeah, that's why we've been quite stressed today.
So that's it for the first part of building our tiny house / sauna house. 15 screw piles, a lot of sweat and tears.
No tears, just sweat. Little bit of frustration.
Yes, correct. Thank you for watching.
See you next time.